Hey, what is up, disc golfers? Today on Iceberg TV, I want to talk about slow is smooth and smooth is far. I think this is a really good point of reference for beginner players in your first year or two to try and learn how to have a smooth release on the disc, work on your form, try and get rid of rounding. But I think once you become more advanced, I think trying to be slow within your run-up is killing your distance. I know it's killing mine. And I played a practice round out here the other day, and because at Nevin you have to hit so many gaps, you're worried about hitting trees. It's nice if you're throwing a 150-foot upshot or a 200-foot tee shot, but when you need to start throwing like powerful pro-level shots, more difficult holes, you want to throw your slower discs farther and straighter. We need to start building momentum into the run-up, and at the end of the day, more momentum is better as long as you can control that momentum. If I'm like this and I'm being really slow and smooth and I plant and I throw, I've got almost no momentum to work with to generate whip into the disc. So what I want to do is come into the motion a little bit faster, approach the shot with confidence, come in with a little momentum, plant and let her rip. So that's what we're going to be talking about today, and that's what we're going to be working on. All right, big shout out to OTB. Thanks for the hex. That's a good disc. It can be really hard to decide what is best for you and your game. And I think a lot of people do start off disc golf with slow is smooth and smooth is far. But I think once you become more advanced, I think slow eventually becomes not far. So the connection of slow to smooth is true, and the connection to smooth is far is true. But once you throw smooth, we need to learn how to go fast and smooth if you want to throw really far. And if you want to start expanding your game with your mid-ranges, your fairway drivers, throwing farther and straighter, we need to start adding momentum into your run-up and into that shot. So I've been working on my backhand for a really long time now, I feel like. I've been very consistent, I've practiced a lot. I would say that my backhand is pretty smooth. And I have a lot of people ask me like, how do I throw backhand? How do I grip it? How do I throw it? I assume that it's because it looks smooth. But what my backhand does not look is powerful. And that's because I've spent so much time slowing my form down and being controlled and being, very particular in the way that I throw the backhand. I now no longer am throwing far. I used to throw a lot farther, even with worse form. And that's because I was being more athletic and explosive into the shot. So I think the slow is smooth and smooth is far helped me develop better form, just having that mentality. But once you're smooth, if you want to throw farther, you want to throw straighter, you want to be better, you got to put some momentum and aggression and athleticism into each and every shot. But when it comes to actually utilizing this momentum, the momentum is only helpful if you can stop. So if I run up really fast, but I can't control my momentum and I'm falling over myself when I throw, you're losing distance, you're losing accuracy, that momentum is all wasted. Where you're really gonna get that momentum adding benefit to your game is being able to take this momentum and have a good, strong plant foot and then just leaning into the form that you've been practicing. But if you're taking all that momentum and going really fast and you can't stop, it's not doing anything for you. So you wanna find that sweet spot of, yes, you're walking up fast, but you have the power and the athleticism to stop yourself. And I know that all of you watching have a friend who has horrible form that throws farther than you. And I'll bet you they're pretty fast and explosive when they're running up into their shot. I guarantee you there's something admirable about their form that you're not seeing. And it's probably the momentum that they're carrying into their shot. And we get so focused on slow being smooth and smooth being far that we forget about the athleticism that actually goes into throwing an object far. All right, we got the People's Destroyer here. If this video gets 1,000 likes, then I'll reveal what the People's Destroyer is. Yes. Yes. That was so good. This hole eats my lunch every single time I play here, but I gotta have a play on this hole this weekend. We gotta just attack. Get around it. That's a great shot. At least if you throw the firm, committed shot, you have no reason to be mad at yourself because at least you know that you did your best. But if you throw a slow, half-committed shot and it's bad, you're gonna be doubly as annoyed with yourself. But at least if you throw the best shot you can throw with the confidence behind it, at least you can tell yourself that that came out of my hand great, that felt good, and then you can bring that confidence into the next shot. But if you're throwing weak shot after weak shot, it just beats you down, especially over the course of a tournament round or a league day round. So this is advice more for the player who is going and playing those gold level courses, wanting to improve their game, wanting to throw their putters, their mids and their fairways farther and straighter, and really pushing the boundaries of what birdies they are and are not able to get, and really pushing to be the best player that they can be. And I don't think this advice necessarily is applicable for people who don't play difficult courses. What inspired me to actually make this video for you guys and to explain this to you is I came out here and I played one of the worst practice rounds for a tournament I've ever played. And on probably the last 3 holes, I realized I was like half committing to every single shot. And I was throwing like an absolute weenie all day long. I didn't have fun. And now I'm out here feeling like I'm really ripping my shots. They're coming out of my hand with speed. They feel better. They're flying better. And I already know if this has to be relatable. Maybe it's just me. Some days I just go out and I feel like I'm throwing like a weenie. I need to be reminded to fully commit, throw through the shot, come into the tee box with momentum, athleticism, aggression, and really do my best. I don't like feeling like a weenie. This is my way of fixing it, and I think that this advice could help you guys out a lot as well. Give it a little height, still a ton of power. That's definitely the safe play. I think slow is smooth and smooth is far is good advice for beginners. But I think once you have good form, something you can consistently rely on to get a consistent release, we need to start the next phase of this that nobody talks about is now adding speed, confidence, and speed specifically into the run-up, into your shot. But I know this is gonna be a controversial topic, but I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts in the comment section down below. Again, 1,000 likes, and I reveal the People's Destroyer. So if you guys don't like the video, like it for that reason. You guys are watching Iceberg TV. Thank you guys for watching, and take care. All right, we're just outside the circle with the meteor.